Your what off? The bees. What about them? Why are you hanging out with them?
They're plotting something big, something major against all of humanity.
Like what?
Something that we cannot imagine. A lawsuit.
Ooh.
I know, right?
A lawsuit?
Yes. See, since they've learned that we've been collecting their honey and selling it for profit, they're after us. They think they're owed that money.
But what makes them want to sue us now?
They never learned, but now they're getting on to us, and we gotta do something quick before it's too late. And I think I have the answer. Have you heard of the Bee movie?
The Bee movie? No,
Yes,
I haven't.
the Bee movie featuring Jerry Seinfeld as Barry B. Benson. That has the answers to all of our problems. Hurry, we must watch it.
Let's go.
Now.
Well, this lawsuit could be a huge problem for us. I think we should stop it.
No, wait. Hold your horses. We gotta do the review first.
Okay.
So, the Bee movie follows the main character, Barry B. Benson, played by Jerry Seinfeld, as he learns about the human race and plans to sue the human race for using their bees' honeys without their consent, and then also falls in love with a human, I guess.
Yes, Vanessa, the weirdo.
Yeah.
The real villain.
Yeah, this movie is a fever dream. I'm just gonna start off with that. Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?
So, I guess to go straight into just what I think about it. So for context, we both watched this movie growing up, and we both pretty much loved it growing up.
Yeah.
I had it on DVD, and I would replay it. It's like I watched it like religiously. Like I would, you pray every night. I watched the Bee movie every night, and I would just go to sleep with it. But I hadn't watched it for a long time, and I kind of want to say that I didn't watch it again since I was a kid until pretty recently. And it's funny to say that it's actually still really funny. Like just the things they say, what happens in the movie, the story, it's so ridiculous, but it works for a movie that is for kids, but it also works very well for an adult to watch. And there's very much adult humor because Jerry Seinfeld, he's a Barry B. Benson, so he has all his little clips and just kind of like the little things he says. It's funny that he's a bee, like it's and it's ridiculously funny. I guess this is like one of the most fun like animated movies that has come out. It's just ridiculous fun, I guess. So what do you have to say?
Yeah, definitely was going down memory lane. Like Jacob, I hadn't watched it since I was maybe 10, 11 around. And then I watched it again recently on the Mr. Movieman podcast, which we do a run if you're interested to see our watch along and what's watching it after so many years. But yeah, that was the first time watching it in a while, and it was funny. There's a lot of jokes, of course, that when we were younger I didn't pick up on, and now I pick up on them a little more and just more content. But of course, a lot of scenes I remember, iconic scenes. I could recite some of them word for word, and it's definitely a great time going down memory lane. It was of course, one of the hard things about reviewing movies like the B movies, that since we grew up with it, is separating the nostalgia we had for it versus the actual quality of the film, which I feel like is a little bit of a struggle for us right now. But we're doing okay with it, trying to separate the two, and it's pretty. I think at least for me, I've been able to do so fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like since I've had to do it for a lot of these other movies back here, this one wasn't too much different. I was able to kind of separate it, but still it's hard though because you still grew up watching it, and enjoy it and stuff. So
I guess for me on my end, that the way I view, I guess, movies that are there's good movies, there's categories of good movies. One category that I like to just have in my head is when a movie has beats. When it's this happens, stop, pause, this happens. It's almost like there's a rhythm almost. And this movie, in the beginning it's kind of fast paced, but there's like beats to it, and it slows down, pauses for a bit, and then it picks up, it pauses for a little bit, but it doesn't drag at all. It's very it keeps you on your feet, but not in a way that's like, wait, what just happened? Wait, hold on. Very thorough when it explains things, and the story is very basic. It's just, obviously it's a kids movie, so it's gonna give you all the proper context, but even kind of going back and thinking about it, it's kind of smart the way they had the story where these bees are in their own little world, and they're, we see how they make their honey, kind of like our system, how we have to work, or you have to go to school and then work for the rest of our lives. And Barry B. Benson, he's like, wait, what? We're just gonna work for the rest of our lives? And like, we'll sure try. Yeah,
Sure try.
yeah. It's just funny to see that as a little bee. He's like, wait, that's not cool. And then he realizes that there's honey made outside, mass produced. I think it's smart the way they approach that. It's very fun at the beginning. You see all these bees and unrealistic things, and then you just see the real world. And then once the real world and the bee world kind of clash, surprisingly the bees won. And you see like the world just crumble, and then it affects the bee world crumbling, and then they save it with all the, well, actually they don't save it. No, sorry, spoilers. I didn't say anything, don't listen to me. But
well, it came out in 2007.
Actually,
so.
yeah. You know what? If you hadn't watched this movie yet, with our culture today, I think it's your fault. Sorry, guys. But
I'm pretty sure all these reviews have spoilers except for Price when they were new at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just smart in that way. Like, the comedy is smart because it's very relatable in some ways, but also like just so far off that it's ridiculously funny. But and also we realize that Vanessa is the real villain in this movie.
Yeah, and her boyfriend, I think his name's Ken. He's the only normal one in the movie because he points it out how like it's all crazy, which it is.
Yeah.
And how like Vanessa and Barry B. Benson are like falling in love.
The star of soaring over the world now, I guess.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But, yeah, that's crazy times. And like, yeah, if I were Ken, I would be upset too if I were in his things.
We're not talking about how a bee stole a guy's girl.
I would pull out the Tims and try to kill the bee also.
Size 10 Tims. Size 10 Tims.
But yeah, so definitely it's a good movie. Just when you try to think about it too much, it kind of like it's like trying to think about the Cars universe.
Yeah.
Like, it's similar on that level, I feel like.
Yeah.
But on Beast's level, I guess.
I guess it makes a little more sense than the Cars universe because we see humans.
Yeah.
But also equally ridiculous questions.
Yeah, like they have their own religion when they say like Be Gandhi and Be Jesus.
Oh, Be Jesus.
And then they have Bee-ish people because Barry Benson
Oh.
is Bee-ish.
And Larry King, remember,
Larry
he's like,
King
there's a
is,
human that looks just like you, talks like you.
Yeah, so
So you have B-ish. Oh, and then how the mom didn't like or was it the dad that didn't like how Barry was talking to a spider one time, or what happened? Do you remember that?
Well, I think the uncle was with the spider or something.
Oh no, the cricket. He was with the cricket because he was like,
yeah.
those legs kept me up all night. We're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The cricket's legs kept the bee up all night when they were talking. They were together.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bee movie, it's a fun time. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Go watch it right now.
Yeah,
no, finish this video.
Yeah.
And then watch it.
Finish it. Go watch it.
And watch it with our commentary on Mr. Movie Man podcast.
Yeah.
Anywhere where podcasts are heard.
It's crazy because if you watch our watch along podcast for the movie, it's like you're watching it with us.
So sorry about the interruption, but to sum everything up, I like the movie overall, and you like the movie also.
Yes, I've always loved it since the first day I saw it.
So we'll give it our final rating. So Jacob, what would you rate the B movie? Featuring Jerry Seinfeld as Barry B. Benson and Ray Liotta.
So guys, this is my rating. I think I give it 8.5. I think I'll give it a size 8.5 Tims out of 10. It's just great. Like, giving it an 8.5 is like a B plus to me. Haha, see what I did there? You see what I did there? Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say more. Okay, so my rating would be probably an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 bad fella Ray Liotta's out of 10. Bad fellas.
He's not a good fella, he's a bad fella.
Yeah, so 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Is it a cinematic masterpiece?
Yes.
Yes, but...
Yes to kids.
If you grew up watching it, yes, but trying to separate myself from nostalgia, it does have its flaws, but overall, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's the keystone of our childhood. And yeah.
It's just very solid. It's a very solid kids movie. Like, it's good.
Yeah. Alright, now you gotta hurry up and stop the bees before they sue us.
Let's go. So do you have a plan?
I do. Just follow my lead.
Ooh. Sure is hot. I wish I had something to cool me down.
Yeah, good thing I got this nice jar of honey. Would you like some?
Sure.
Yeah, look at that golden sweetness right there.
Wow, it says Honey Farms on it.
Straight from Honey Farms. I bet any bees that see us would be very mad at us right now.
Tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah. Here, it's time to throw it back.
I don't think this is working.
Don't worry. I think I got something. Run!
Next time you invite me over, can you please make it a day that we're not attacking a beehive?
No promises.